already did that picture, whatever.
What's going on, Bigfoot world?
What up? What up?
We getting everything together, trying to. I fell asleep. We almost didn't make it.
It's all bad.
How's everybody doing this evening? This wonderful evening.
What y'all into?
Before we get into it, we're going to let everybody jump on here. We're running a little bit late. I know everybody else is running a little bit late.
And we said you're okay with this man.
Really? That's funny.
That's all bad.
Fatal attraction. But is everybody caught up with the video so far on the overnight? We're going to be talking about that tonight because there's a lot of things that happened that I didn't get to film.
Right. We was doing backflips over hills. It was all bad.
It was nuts.
Running in complete darkness. I had shorts on, man. There's jacket bushes out there.
What's going on, Tony?
It wasn't pretty.
I guess we'll get it going. I'm still waking up, guys. I fell asleep earlier. It seemed like there's a bug going around. Everybody's getting it.
Right.
They're just passing it around. It seemed like seeing one bug and one comes and takes its place. But can you guys hear us and see us pretty good? Can I get a thumbs up on the sound quality?
Right. Audio, video,
that's cool. That's cool.
Go look.
So, anyways, Friday we went up in Saturday, I think. Got everybody together. We went up in there Friday, and then once it got dark, we decided to leave where we was and head down into the ravine.
We ain't been there in a while.
We ain't been there forever. We ain't been there at least 3 or 4 months. We've been down in there. So we decided to try it out at nighttime. As soon as we got down in the bottom of the ravine, on the other side, 2 game wardens came down. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And they came down.
We seen the lights coming.
The logger road down on the other side. So
we all down.
We all did down over the side of the ravine. And we figured we was off the trail. We was out of sight from them because it was dark.
I kept saying, like, I don't know, that light's getting closer. That light's getting closer. I don't think we're down low enough. I don't think we're down low enough. As soon as I got it out, the whole hillside lit.
Yes, the way the logger road's designed, it wraps down around, and we was down on this side.
The trail comes in.
And the headlights came down and lit us up, face right on us.
I was like, oh, these deer headlights.
So we all start flipping back down the hill
to
get
rolling
away from them. And then they wrap back around right beside us and stop for like 5-10 seconds. Then they circle up around to go back out to the top.
So bad.
We're walking through the black of the night with no lights on, filling from tree to tree. By the time we think we're way far enough to turn the lights on, we're lost. We have no idea where the hell we was. Black of the night. We were just so lost down in there. But when we finally got to the top, we had our flashlight flat going around. We finally made it out the top.
So we crossed over the field.
As soon as we crossed over through the open field, the truck started up, came in right at us.
You could hear it as soon as it started, the wheels started spinning. Like, oh, that's us. That's for us. We gotta go.
And they went in and blocked off that trail that we came out of, and then like a couple minutes later,
we were there like for a half hour. We had us pinned.
Yeah, we was laying down for a while.
15 minutes, at least 15, 20 minutes.
2 side-by-sides came to talk to the park ranger and the vehicle.
In the truck, yeah.
And with the sound of the side-by-sides, we was able to get up and crawl back to where our tent was. It was intense.
It wasn't for them side-by-sides coming through. They had us. We was stuck.
Guys, I seen a lot
they
of
was out the truck shining lights down through the weeds. We was hiding in the weeds.
They was looking for us. They seen us down there. They knew we was over there. But I think they were expecting us to come up and then walk out the locker room. Instead, we come straight across. And that's how we got away from it pretty much.
Right.
But
couldn't find camp. Camp's way back there.
Oh, you're good. You ain't getting me in trouble.
It is what it ain't.
Yeah, it ain't. We're all good. But it was a wild night. I got the majority of it on film. This next video coming up for you guys, it's like the rest of the night. It's from like 4 o'clock in the morning until we get out of there. And some real Blair Witch project shit happened to me and Mike while they were sleeping in the tent.
What was your conclusion to the deer in the creek? It wasn't there.
It wasn't there. It's coming up. I went back to that spot. This next video coming up. I went back to that spot. There's no sign of it even being there. There's no drag marks going out. There's none of that. That deer was completely gone. It was. I think that's what the rock was for. While they was launching the rocks to keep me away from it, and I ended up stumbling on it anyways. But you couldn't even tell that deer was laying there. There's no drag marks, there's footprints coming down to it from the wood side.
Why did Mike throw all the batteries down? He didn't. He tripped and the bag was open.
Yeah, he was carrying the bag, and the bag was open when he dove over into the weeds. He was laying there. Everything fell out the bag.
He didn't realize when he got back up and the side-by-sides come, we all took off.
You guys didn't get to see the rest of it. The video's uploading now. It's like some Blair Witch project. Me and Mike get up at like 4 in the morning because it was getting cold. So I told Mike, let's just walk out instead of waking the guys up. Let's walk out and go see if we can find the batteries in my cameras and stuff, because you lost everything of mine. He lost the SD card. Yeah. There was 4, 5, 6 SD cards that he just lost through the weed. So I told Mike, let's just take a walk out and go get it real quick. So me and Mike started out, we're walking straight. I walked out 100 times out of these woods. Me and Mike was walking out, we walked straight out and somehow still came past the tent, was on our right.
I got us through here.
Going out, and we went a straight line out and still end up passing. It's some Blair Witch project shit. Just like the Blair Witch project. We just was walking out, straight out, and somehow came back past the tent. That was some weird shit that we cannot even. It's on film. It's coming up now. Just pay attention. Me and Mike's walking out, and we end up passing the tent again somehow. We leave the tent, walk straight line out, and come back past the tent. That still blew my mind. I watched the video. I watched the video a few times. I can't figure that out, but you'll see it's coming. It's uploaded now. I
was even saying, like, man, it's taking me a long time to get out there under the trail.
End up coming right back past
I was watching the video.
Sorry, guys. I was lost. I didn't get a chance to catch up on your comments, but
let's do about the rest for a shout out. Hi guys, here in the UK. Can I have a shout out, please?
Tim Conway says, "Hey guys, do you believe that Bigfoot can clone itself?" No. No. It's just,
I don't think so.
It's like, I think they're more like us. We can't clone ourselves.
How's it going,
with Bird? Hey Rick. Hey Rick, I ain't gonna lie, I missed you, buddy. I missed you. But she should be in your barn. She should she should definitely be in your barn. I don't know, but the deer's neck was completely broken when we found it. The week before that, I was filming that deer. It was looking back at us. I was filming it run off, and then the following week we went out there. I found it with his neck snapped. I don't don't know what got it.
Always needs a stick, a big crate, and a bottle of booze. And some string.
Put some vodka in there, you got it.
You got it.
That's all you need in that trap.
Good old bird trap.
But yeah, that deer was completely gone. You couldn't even tell it was there. There was no drag marks, no
Caught a possum instead.
It was crazy. Caught a possum. It'd be hard to tell the difference between a possum and them. They both look the same. But yeah, that night was crazy. I seen you guys was commenting. You guys really didn't understand what was going on. But on state game lands, you guys know you're not allowed there at nighttime, not alone 2, 3 in the morning. And once we made it across over to the tent, they kept going up and down that old logging road. From I said it started from 10:30 till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. They was looking for us up and down that logging road all night. So we really couldn't do too much investigating.
Right, we wanted to show more videos. We had so much more planned for that night.
Yeah,
it shut us down.
That night just got crashed.
We was gonna go out to the tunnel, the maze, all that.
From the park rangers. There's so much I wanted to do and just couldn't do. Jeffrey's girlfriend.
We had a whole night planned for you guys.
What was funny when we got stuck. Jeffrey was pinned down. We was all pinned down. I had Jeffrey on one leg, holding on to my leg. I had Michael on the other leg, and his girlfriend was somewhere right in between Jeff and Mike. We was all huddled up, and like 20 feet over was the park ranger just sitting there. Fred's over here to my left. I could hear something walking up on behind us, breaking twigs and shit. I felt like the monkey in the middle. It was throwing like little twigs at us. And Mike or Jeffrey's talking about, Dad, I'll just run out and turn myself in. I'll tell no one. I was by myself. There ain't no one back there.
He's going to turn himself into the game.
Jeffrey just sit there and be quiet. We'll be good. They don't know where. Just say it. He said, no, Dad, I'll turn myself in. They won't know. Man,
I'm just done with it. I'm running.
We finally make it back to the tent. And Jeffrey's girlfriend calls his mom up and said, hey, I'm sorry to let you know that you raised a bitch. I couldn't believe she did that.
It was funny.
You just raised a straight bitch. She's out here trying to turn herself into the forest.
It's all bad.
I knew it was going to be a fun night, but then with Jeff and Mike together,
because once they start getting
scared,
bring in front of his girl, I'll just turn myself in, guys. I won't tell y'all. He said, I just want to be out the woods. Then Mike messing his drums.
The whistle, when me and Fred, the last video, me and Fred decided we're going to go try to go out, sneak back out, see if the park rangers or the game warden is still out there. So we started, as soon as we left the tent, we made like 20 feet, and from the third layer, it started whistling. It sounds just like a human being whistling.
Why don't you have a nice skill for
one? Mike messes. Yeah, he was crying. I couldn't get him out the tent. You guys seen the last video? Most of the video was me trying to get him out the tent to go get my camera and shit that he lost. But y'all, why don't you have a nice good
That'd be nice if you see,
I
might visit my page or something.
I can't afford a nice good.
Right.
There's a lot of things
looking into stuff like that.
But I was looking into the what they call the infrared cameras. I was talking to Rick about them. I believe Woodburger Farm, or one of the researchers I was talking about them, and they said in the summertime they're pretty much useless at night because all through the day the trees and everything ground, everything's still holding the heat from the sun, so everything was shining up red. They might be good in the wintertime to get a hold of. I like to get one for the wintertime out there, and then you can just scan the ground and any heat signature out there, it should pick up because of everything being cold. But in the summertime, I don't think they would work too well, according to other researchers that I've talked to. But yeah, Amy, Good to see you here. You are finally on with us. You missed last week. We have a lot of fun on here, so we're gonna keep on doing it. Get to know everybody every Friday night, and then through
y'all guys are cool with it. We're cool with it.
We'll be out there in the field, seeing what we see, doing what we do.
I really enjoy y'all videos. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I'm there with
the one thing that I do want to work on getting is like a stabilizer, because that terrain, walking around the terrain, it's hard to walk over the rocks, around the rocks, and hold the steady camera. They have one of them stabilizers that your camera screws into, that you can, no matter how shaky you are, it keeps the camera stable. I'm looking in. That's my next thing that I want to get a hold of, is one of them camera stabilizers. So it'll be more movie like, instead of all bouncing around. It'll be a lot better.
Also said, hey brother, what kind of flashlights are you using? I can recommend some really good ones. Is that a bright one?
We got one bright one and a couple of garbage ones.
Yeah, they're okay. They're like 700.
We're like at a low budget.
I think it's like 1,300 or something like
that. Yeah, we do what we can with what we got, but we're getting it. I mean, we know where they are. We're just going in and messing with them. We're getting it with what we got.
Fred, what's that on your face? I just noticed it. What do you mean on my face?
Probably talking about that long.
That's my beard.
He talking shit. Bomb too. Get one of them Google Pro glasses. I have some, but the problem I have with them glasses, that when you're out there underneath that dark canopy and walking around, the dark glasses are just too. If I can find a clear pair, the Google glasses that record, but the pair that I have, they're so dark I can't see what's going on where I'm walking around out in the woods. So they're like useless to me.
What up, my fellow Bigfoot hunters? Anthony, man. Is it braided? Yeah, it's braided. I don't know if you can see it or not.
The 1600 watt.
Looms lights it up.
I want to get something like that, Harold, for the cave, for when we go back to the cave. Because I told you guys to stop subscribing, and we gained over freaking 1,000 subscribers in a week.
Yeah, that's all bad, man. Y'all better quit that. We almost got caught last week by the game word. Now you're trying to make us go.
Trying to get us out there. You try to get us out there.
Nick said there's a spider on the wall behind you.
Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit. I was just in the bathroom yesterday, and a wolf spider came out from underneath the fucking sink and freaked me out. Oh man, you think somebody was chasing me with a gun in there, but naked, trying to get out the tub with a wolf spider coming at me? That's a frightening thing. It's like they follow me home and shit.
It's all bad.
Come from the woods. They found me and they come to my house to look for me. Them spiders freak me out. Daytime, they'll sit on the web. They'll sit on the web and just poke at you. You can poke at the web and everything. But as soon as nighttime comes, they'll fight you. Cookie want to get on the live. She want to crash the live.
What's up, Cook? UK here. What's up, guys? What's up?
5,000.
Blowtorch on checklist.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna get one of those for the cave.
Any input on the GoPro? No, there really wasn't enough on the GoPro.
We got GoPros.
Okay, coconut oil.
The thing with the GoPro that we have, the Gene, aka Moose, got us a beautiful.
Everything serves a purpose.
Beautiful action cam. It's mainly good for just sitting there, just filming. Because when you're walking around with it, bounces. It's too small, it's too light, it just bounces around everywhere. So it's for carrying the action cam. Maybe it'll work good for strapping it to your back or something while you're walking. We can do that. Use it for that. But get one of them tractor lights. Yeah, but how does it? How would you get the powered up? Does it like tractor lights? You need a battery.
You want like a 30-pound battery through the woods?
That's just another thing. We gotta walk so many miles just to get back in there. and to carry all this equipment. Gene wants us to carry a generator back there and hook everything up like we got a house back there, but it's that game, man. We can't do that. We gotta carry in what we can carry and film what we can film without getting caught and get out of there. So, but last week was very entertaining on staying away from the game. Yeah, that was the majority of the night. There was an interesting thing coming up. I was telling you guys about, just like the Blair Witch project. Me and Mike started out and kept walking out and ended up passing the 10 again. That blew my mind. I watched it 20, 30 times and I still can't. I don't have an explanation for what happened. It's uploaded now. But they shot from out. Yeah, I know. Where do you get them at? Online or that they run by battery? Bomb 2, how's that work? I only just started watching your Bigfoot videos. Hey, you got a lot of catching up to do. We do shit that normal people don't do. We try to. We don't try to keep doing everything that everybody else is doing. We do our own thing. We go out there, we laugh, joke, carry on. And that itself brings them out because they're curious to what we're doing, what we're laughing about. And they want to be a part of it, it seems like. The more fun we're having out there, the more active and action we get from them. Positive energy when we're out there. It's like positive energy and they want to be a part of it. So that's the best way to interact with them, is to be happy-go-lucky out there with them guys, and things will start happening. They'll definitely let you know if they're around, without a doubt. Wires up to the flash trigger. Some wires up in the flash trigger on basic. Yeah, but that's a lot to carry out in the woods. I need something that's easy, light, and it'll light up everything. It's something cheap too. That's another thing. That for a good like 7,000 lumina, 8,000 lumina flashlight, they want like 40, 50 bucks just for one light. And there's 5 of us to come up with that kind of money times 5. It's like, man, just for lights. Just for lights. Not to mention the battery cameras and to pay somebody to get us there. It's like it gets costly sometimes. Lonely Bigfoot, female, non-stinky, but nobody around, nobody but you. You would know. Would you test that? Stupid. You think I'm gonna sit here on live TV and tell you if I would? Probably. Depends what she look like. You might not have a choice. You might not have a choice. She might rape you and take you, and you ain't got a choice. So I don't hide anything. Have you ever thought about doing a live search instead of recording it? Yeah, it's impossible. We tried to go live so many times out there on that mountain, but that mountain just blocks everything. If we can find some way to get some kind of like a hotspot, I even tried a hotspot with Jeffrey's phone and hook up to his and try to get signal with 2 phones, and then we just can't get a signal to that phone so we can go live with it. If you guys can come up with a signal into the mountain, then we will go live every time up there, but it's just too hard to get a signal while we're in there. Did you guys find your equipment you lost? Yeah, you'll see on the next video. Me and Mike finally did go make it out there and went to the spot where he was laying at, and most of it was there. I found the SD cards, my other cameras, most of the batteries I found. We're going to go back up here this weekend in the daylight and go through there and pick up some of that garbage. I seen a lot of my cups are starting to spread out through there. I'm going to go walk through there and get them out of there. They're starting to move around, my cups around too much, so I want to get them out of there. The stuffed animals on the tree, they're starting to take the stuffed animals off that dump, and they're putting them in the trees all through the woods out there. And there's like 2 or 3 of them that popped up just recently. Eleanor put a video up every day. It's consistent. Stay consistent. Everyday post. That's about the best I can. Best help I can help you with. There's so many comments. Where you start at?
We can try that.
Can you record and see it? Yeah, but then there's no light. I was thinking about doing that a lot because it seemed like as soon as Fred starts snoring, that's when they come up to the tent. They'll come right up to the tent. You hear them walking around in the leaves, and it's like we're pinned in there. Once we go into the tent and Fred starts snoring, we can't come back out because they're so close to the tent, moving around. It's terrifying sometimes.
Relocation.
Chili Nation's going on.
Tell them to start fixing snoring.
Right, or get some kind of recorder and just start letting it play with.
That'd be smart. Put a voice recorder or something.
Yeah, in there and just go for a walk or something and leave a camera on the tent and see what happens.
They said put a voice recorder and stuffed animal
inside there. That's a good idea. We can try that.
A couple of stuffed animals that we put up there. Take a fresh one out, put it in the there.
Yeah, we're working on something along them lines with Fred snoring, just letting it play,
right,
and putting a camera onto the tent and see, let them come up.
They're not even being
start snoring, they definitely come up and circle the tent. They know what snoring is. What would you say your best video is? The most audio or visual proof? On this channel, there's a couple of them, but I would say on this channel,
was pretty crazy.
When we went to the cave, we was on top heading to the cave. Well, before we found the hole, they bombarded us with rocks, and we actually had a sighting that day, and that was probably the most intense activity we had. The last time I was by myself, there was a lot of rocks thrown. There was even rocks thrown on video. You could see them coming and landing and shit.
Yeah, big rocks.
So there's a couple of videos. The last channel that we had, there was a lot of videos. There was a time when me and Fred first found the maze. We walked back into the maze to where the cave was.
Yeah, it was rock.
Fred hooked his head in there, and a rock,
like a stick.
Like flung at his face. Right as soon as he poked his head in the hole,
I dodged it. I was like, "Oh!"
It came out.
And I pointed at it. I said, "You see that?" He just turns around and leaves me.
I took off and ran.
He just turned around and gone.
No animals can throw shit. That stick up flying right at his face.
As soon as I looked down around, I seen it come. I was like, "Oh!" It came fast. I was like, "Oh, did you see that?"
He's like, "What do we do?"
I said, "What do we do?" He just turned around and left.
I left. You can't. We was pinned in there. That's why I told you guys quit subscribing for a moment.
Right, I ain't trying to stay there. Last time we
only need like another 1,000 subscribers, and we gotta spend the night in the maze. I don't know how that's going to work.
There's only one way in, one way. Actually, there's one way in, one way out for us.
They can drop down on us,
come on, or come in the front, or drop down in
that place. It's
anywhere, anywhere along that.
Try to like camp out there, spend the night.
Rock cave. Y'all ain't seen that in a while. If you've been there on the channel for a while, you've seen it.
There's a lot of
been there in a minute.
So we're going to go down in there.
We're going to check it out and show you it.
And show you guys the maze, the ravine.
We was planning on doing that night, but we was been
where we had Bigfoot in the hole, all that. We was going through that night. Just these
videos. Where we was at. We just got down to the bottom of the ravine, and that
they came in on us and we got caught up. It was a adventurous night. It was a adventurous night, I tell you.
Put a halt to everything. We had so much planned.
It almost made me want to go back out and do it again, but it's.
I like this one. It said, Kathy, owner, thanks for joining us. She will never stop watching them. I love these guys. I can't stop watching them.
He said that.
Kathy.
Oh, yeah, up there. I see at the top. We do a lot of crazy shit. Fred gets into a lot of crazy shit with these holes. But we're going in this week in the daytime.
We got a picture of a face. on the Facebook page. He said something about Coffee. Could you see his face?
The white Bigfoot.
No, we didn't see his face. That was a blur.
Yeah, it was.
It's so fast.
It went from a set. It was set down.
It looked like something there, and the next thing you know, it was moving. It was blurry.
It was a blur. Yeah.
It was like, is that something? Sure,
it was
gone. I'm like, well, I mean, there was something there, but it's gone.
It moved from a standstill to a blur, right across the rock face. It's like the only thing my mind could process was a white shoulder blurring across there. It would just happen so fast. What is my goal in finding Bigfoot? Just to film him. Just to let them trust me enough to get close enough to film him. And we made a lot of progress. These last couple of weeks, we've been making so much progress. It gets more intense, more and more. Now that we know where they are and how to get up to them, and they're letting us get up close to them.
Dogman is more dangerous than Bigfoot? Equal.
Yeah.
Dogman is more dangerous than Bigfoot. I say equal. I mean, they're both
powerful creatures.
Dogman are more territorial, I would think.
Yeah, they're more aggressive.
They're more aggressive than territorial.
But on that one,
they'll fight you for territory more than Bigfoot will just try to scare you off.
Yeah. I wouldn't mess with either one.
Right. I won't want to.
But we did. We pushed the envelope.
Yeah, they said we wouldn't mess with them, but we go out there every week.
Yeah, we did.
I guess we're hypocrites.
We go out there more in a little bit.
All right. Been doing it for a couple years now.
But I don't think we have like Dogman as much as Bigfoot. Maybe like there might be one Dogman to every 100 Bigfoot here. It seems like because they're far fewer in between here anyway. Bigfoot brings good people together. They really do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of fun sitting here talking to you guys. Some of you guys are crazy as shit.
Anthony, I've noticed that all live chats I've seen have always had a dislike when they start. Nobody seems to dislike you. It's a YouTube thing. There's always that one dislike.
Yeah, every video will have that one from one association. It gives me that thumbs down every single time.
We like it.
Hey,
thumbs down or in agreement, subscribe.
As long as they're there following, that means we're on to something. We're getting close to something.
If they don't like what we're posting, that means we must be posting the right stuff.
Yeah, that means we're getting close to something. They're trying to discourage us away. They ain't gonna stop us. They tried too many times. If they ain't stop us now, they ain't gonna stop us. We just keep coming.
What's with the word in the woods? That's what we want to know. They come on all. So.
Well, what I think happened.
People saw us coming up.
What I think happened going up to where the area is. You gotta go up to this up the mountain and out this logging road. And like at the beginning of that logging road, there's a house, and a guy was out in the yard with his dog in the garden. And when we got dropped off to walk back, that guy was in the garden and he seen us walking back with a tent into the state game land. And I think that guy tipped him off that we was back in there because it was like 6:30, 7 o'clock when we got dropped off to started walking back in. And I think that guy called the game warden and started telling on us and tipped him off. Because they definitely knew we was there. They came straight down at us. They shined on us. And then they went up and met up with the truck at the top. So, how far is our research area from where we live? From right here where I'm sitting now, if we go 5 miles in any direction, we're into the woods, we're into the mountains. Mm-hmm. So we're like right in the heart of everything, pretty much. They're surrounding us. We're like a little city, Connersville. If you look at Connersville, Pennsylvania, you'll see it's like a little town in the middle of the mountain just completely surrounds the whole little town. It's a crazy place out there when it comes to Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Come through, check us out.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come. As long as you ain't got no intentions, negative intentions.
I got excited when Fred went towards the green eye shine. in the last video. It's like trying to freaking
monster. Did you notice that he walked up to the green Einstein and he didn't even have a flashlight? I had no light. He walked over I can't see. He's like, wait a minute, I can't even see it. I ain't got a light. I was like, Freddy, dipping down in between the rocks. I can see the eyes looking right at you. He said, I don't see nothing. He ain't got no light. I don't know why he walked back there with no light. If the only thing he had to do was jump on him, he wouldn't even see it coming.
He's like, it's right there, it's right there. I'm like, where? I can't see nothing. I have no light.
He kept walking right up to it without no flashlight. Like, he could go and see it. But that was a funny part of the night. There's a few more funny parts coming up of the night I don't want to tell you guys about. You guys got to watch the video. It's uploaded now. Indian and Skinwalker Indian spirits. I think that's more in Nevada. The Skinwalkers. There's only one Indian tribe that really messes with this animal shape shifting.
That's something.
That's something. That's something I don't get into and stuff.
Billy Toon said just subscribe, guys. All right, Billy Toon.
Thanks, Billy.
Looking forward to comments on the new videos.
Yeah, we'll be looking for you.
What got you guys into watching the trip of my ex?
We went on vacation in the forest.
We had nothing to do with no Bigfoot, no nothing. We just out there just chilling.
We just had to get away. We was having
problems. We were on deep woods.
Fred and his girlfriend was having problems, so we said, you know what?
She left her home.
She has a cabin 6 hours away from here. Let's go away. It's the middle of nowhere. We just packed up and
she was watching some show to her stepsister.
And ended up having a crazy experiment with a bunch of a whole group of Sasquatch out there.
They put rock statues out behind the campsite.
And we just been fascinated with them ever since.
It was our first experience with rock statues. I mean, we heard a roar on top of the mountain. It was so deep and you could feel it in their chest. And it was so long, like no creature could do this. It was
make that sound.
I mean, as deep as it was, long and as loud, and like how far it carried, it's like that wasn't human.
It was no animal.
It wasn't no like natural animal. Like, I mean, it just stretched on and it echoed for so long too. It's like a 5 minutes worth of just straight yelling through the forest.
I've been watching that Skinwalker. I didn't get to see the new Skinwalker documentary. I know it's what you're talking about. I'm going to watch it, but that's more or less out in Nevada than in that region, and it's only like one certain Indian tribe that messes with them.
When do you guys come back to the original spot then? What's the original spot? Oh, the original spot? I don't know if we can ever go back there.
Which one is the original spot? Or you mean down in the ravine or in Bigfoot land?
Yeah, I think it's talking about the original spot when we first
up on the rock.
No, like in Kristen. I mean, that's what.
Oh,
is that what you meant by the original spot?
There's so many spots,
right?
He definitely don't. He ain't got no fear when it comes to getting in holes and crevices out there, places where we shouldn't be.
Where all stars, the cave.
The cave.
I don't know about that.
Kathy, you trying to get us killed.
Right. That ain't where it all started.
No, that ain't where it started. That's where
that's where y'all started, maybe.
That's that cave. It's not just Bigfoot.
For a long time. There's some things in that cave that shouldn't be seen or filmed.
Yes, there's some shit falls out of that cave. But
does the cave go way back? It used to. It caved in several spots. And they filled them in.
Nah, we ain't saying never, Kathy. We promise you guys at 10,000 subscribers, we're going back to that cave and spending the night, no matter what.
I ain't trying to, so no rush.
No matter what, we're
already rushing for this other one.
Do it. I don't
want. We're gonna have to do it.
We don't want to do with it.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah. 5,000 subscribers, we're spending the night in the maze. At 10,000 subscribers, we're going to spend the night in the cave. So I told you guys last week that Take your time. We're getting close to the winter time.
Cave is really for each other.
Take your time, because I'm not trying to spend the night in that cave that time soon. Wait till next summer or the summer after that and start subscribing. And then we'll get down in that cave and film whatever happens. I need to find a suit of armor before I go back down in there, because that place ain't no joke.
No more lakes.
If you guys been
Kathy
watching,
said, never no more lakes. I agree.
If you guys watch that cave, every video of us being in that cave, you'll understand why we don't want to
rave in the cave. You can rave in there if you want to. Something rave back.
That cave is nothing. We might go one day in the early morning and check it out. Yeah, just go.
We're making no promises. Don't hold us to it.
Yeah, we might go through it once, check it out in the early mornings, and go in and get out real quick, see what's going on, see what kind of activity.
Mike even see this going in that direction. He's jumping off the car.
Yeah, soon Mike even thinks that we're going to the cave, he'll disappear. He'll jump out the window while we're going 50 miles an hour down the road if he thinks we're going to that cave. So I got
nothing to do with it. We got tricky.
I got to trick everybody to even go to the cave. But
you should take them to the cave. I thought about that.
Rick had to say that.
No, that was Kathy.
Kathy, you're getting in on what we're
Kathy. We thought you was better at that.
You getting in on Rick?
Light it up real good. Light it up as best we can. We're set up the big tent to sleep in.
We're gonna get some better lighting before we go back in there. So soon, we're definitely gonna go back in there just to check it out.
Doesn't matter what you do next thing though. Take Deb in the cave and leave her. Really want to know where her cave's at. She might get creepier in there.
Nah, I'm glad Deb don't know where I live, because I might not still be alive today. She really think I'm not gonna get into Deb. I'm not going to talk about that. We're going to leave that alone. That's
Kathy Harden. You better off leaving the spiritual love in the cave. Stay away.
Yeah. That cave is all bad.
Walter said, I'm talking about when your first experience day for it, when friends go for having problems. We don't really have problems. We just all went on vacation.
Yeah. I'd love to go back to that spot.
Right.
If we can just get one weekend back at that spot.
We've been trying, but she ain't having it.
Getting Bigfoot on film out there would not be an issue. They
don't really like me.
Nah. We've been trying for about 2 years.
Just put me on jail for my birthday. She don't really like me. Put someone in jail for a birthday.
That's not going to happen that time soon anyway.
Right. That's all bad.
We tried that.
Yeah. We talk, but not like that. So that's just see my daughter every now and then.
Yeah. Shit, scary. She was terrifying. I didn't know how to take her. I didn't know how to take. I never been around somebody like that. I'm gonna say it like that. I never been around somebody that's got a few different personalities and you can just change like a flip of a switch. I never experienced something like that. And to be around somebody that would be calm, cool, and collective and BSing with you in one sentence, then the next sentence starts the Blair Witch Project gonna get in the tent so I can start. And then in the next sentence, oh, look at this brook up here. There's little people. It's just like 20 people in one
normal,
head.
then like crazy, then normal and crazy in the same sentence.
So I don't know how to take that. I never been around crazy.
You had to listen to like every 3-4 sentences she said to make sense of what she was saying because they like ran together in parts. If that makes any sense.
Go in the cave and holler out that y'all are taking over cave. Nah, you're trying to get our ass whooped on now. I ain't going in the cave hollering nothing because the voices,
James Corbell,
the voices are in there. They're not alone the Bigfoot, the monkey sound, and after midnight, it seemed like everybody goes back to work. You hear the bars clanging off the walls, like machine working. I heard the voice holler, "Fuck, we need more concrete." And then a woman starts talking. That place is just
machines wearing up.
It's not for
That's talking about the cave, right?
Yeah, that cave.
You hear the machines start on it. Like there's nothing there.
For the average person, you have to have a tolerance to build up.
You don't hear like a low hum, like a generator or a machine.
Even if you go out into the woods every night for a year, you won't build up that kind of tolerance that you need to go into that cave. That cave is so terrifying.
They said where I'm Jeff and Mike tonight. They were here earlier. Jeffrey was.
Yeah, they was here a little bit ago, but I was sleeping and they didn't think I was gonna go live, so they
rolled out.
Yeah,
I got here shortly after they left.
I woke back up like 6:30, thinking, man, we gotta go live here 30 minutes. That's kind of why we was running late, guys. I had to get everything set back up.
Oh,
I finally got this YouTube live stream working, figure it out.
You think these Bigfoots are less aggressive ones? We don't always think they're aggressive. At least they haven't been towards us. Rocks every now and then, but that's about it.
Even when they throw rocks, it's not aggressive. It's not at us.
Yeah, only once or twice we've been hit.
Yeah, once. By the cave. When we found
on top of the cave, up by the
we both been hit the same day.
Mm-hmm. We were hitting the chest, I got hit in the boot.
Guys, that 49 people and 23 thumbs up. You guys got to hit that thumbs up.
Where's them thumbs up,
for that algorithm? YouTube's been messing up on all that, so you got to keep.
You should like it just because I sneezed 3 times in a row. That should be a reason.
We need them thumbs up or thumbs down.
Hey, you can even thumbs down it. That way there's 2 instead of 1.
I have no Radio Shack Spirit Box.
Man, you getting a lot of stuff this weekend now.
Nah, Billy, I don't want to talk to them ghosts.
No.
Them ghosts scare me. I want to film Bigfoot, not paranormal, none of that shit. And we went in there trying to film Bigfoot and ended up getting bum rushed by some paranormal shit. That's why we ain't been back to that cave since. That cave scares us. And Kathy, you're not kidding.
Right. You're cut.
But we might go through there and in the early morning and just like you do a quick in and out, see what's going on, see if there's any changes. Hurry up, run in and run back out type of deal. We might do that this weekend, guys.
What do you guys need to carry on? Just y'all. Subscribe, like and subscribe.
What do you say?
What do y'all got? What do you guys need to carry on? We could use a lot of help.
Yeah.
But for now, just like and subscribe. Share. Tell your friends. Come on this adventure with us.
We're going to keep going no matter what. No matter what we got, what we're using.
We'll be out there in the dark eventually. We'll be there.
We'll be out there no matter what. So.
Out there with our cell phone lights.
What's he talking about prison for?
You ever been in a Turkish prison? I doubt he'd be in any prison at all. No, I wouldn't say that.
Who's going up in prison?
No, they said, have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Turkish prison?
Yeah.
We've never been outside the United States.
Right.
What have we been doing in the Turkish prison? I heard it's not good.
I doubt he'd be in any prison at all.
Nah, I'm not a prison type of dude. I'm an adventurous woodsman. Right. I'd rather be out in the woods than locked up in a cage. We're not bad people out here. Yeah, thanks everybody for the thumbs up. It did jump up a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely jumped.
That
27 to 32.
Yeah, that helps us. James Spinning. We're going to come out there and visit you soon.
They talking about prison, man.
We're going to check out them caves.
I'm still on probation since last time.
It says 13 here. It's 33 lights.
So that was it.
Buffalo guys. I think maybe next summer I might come up. Hey,
go out squatching with y'all. That'll be awesome. That's why I call it vacation.
Anytime you're ready, just hit us up on Facebook.
We'll be doing the same thing we do every day.
Thanks, Billy.
Got less for whatever I could recommend y'all. Thanks, Billy. Check out the other videos too, older, newer.
Yeah,
show that love on the older videos.
There's some crazy shit out there.
Crazy things we've done. The footage from the first channel we had, man. I wish I could see the footage from the first channel. We sit back and laugh and watch it. There's some good things on that
stuff. Yeah, with Mike.
Our vacations.
There's just a lot of things we did lose on the other channel. Thanks, guys.
You guys have no idea the amount of time we put into these videos. I would hit the button more if I could.
Create. Which one?
Which one?
Pittsburgh State.
We're near Penn State College.
Yeah, we're in between.
It's just sweet. Thank you for the offer. The movie Airplane, Turkish Prison, dog rubbing against the leg. I'm so maybe too old. Tennessee.
Yeah, they are. This changing the way.
No, was it Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh, Penn State, or what the hell is that? Penn State there. State County.
Penn State campus.
Or Penn State campus
in Pittsburgh, and they have the Penn State campus here in Fayette County.
It's like a Fayette County Penn State campus, I believe. I have a friend in Uniontown, PA. It's not too far from us.
We're in between. We're 11 miles from there. From Uniontown.
Do you think Bigfoot would call off guard? Possibly, not likely.
Do we think it could get caught off guard? We did catch him off guard that one time with him. The only time that I think you can catch him off guard is if there's a baby involved. It seemed like that's the only time we ever caught a Bigfoot slipping up is when there was a baby there involved and the mom couldn't get to the baby fast enough, or the baby was making noise and the mom was trying to shut the baby up. That's the only time that I've ever seen a Bigfoot mess up.
You know Fred Fox, no?
You know Fred Fox. I know Red Fox. I'm good with Fred Sanford. That's my favorite chef. Bro, no, it's state game land. It's either state game land or reserve.
This state game land's not posted. We're still out there at night, and they might have thought we were poaching, but that's just to avoid any conflict. That's what we thought. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
What is the closest Bigfoot that's come up? He was up on top of us. We was walking on ground level and up on the top rock face. He was standing up on top of us looking down at us, and we was walking underneath of him. He was directly up above us. He was like 4 foot wide, 7, 8 foot tall.
Massive chest.
Massive and rippled up. You could see the ripples in his body. Like a real hairy bodybuilder. You could see the cuts. He was just
like he stands out there bench presses 400-pound trees all day for fun.
He was built. You should have bothered.
Do you think the words no? Possibly. I did you not shit yourself? I think he did.
He was
stuck. He was filming. He was filming.
I was filming.
Direction.
Yeah, I was filming when it happened.
Scary.
I was facing that way, and I'm telling the guys, look at this. And all I had to do was go like that, and I had him on film, and I froze. And I was just more worried about showing the guys that he was up there.
They was just gonna do that shit, man.
Yeah, it caught me off guard when he was up there. I wasn't not expecting something like that to be on top of me.
Did he have a long beard?
Nobody had long hair flowing, it like draped down over him, and it was just like long hair just draped. It's hard to.
Well, he was wearing a shaggy carpet.
Yeah, like it was long hair. It's I don't know the best way to explain it. It was long everywhere.
William, big face, the right guy. Please, man.
I can't keep up with it as soon as I start reading it.
Right.
Because it's Tupac in the bush. He's hiding in the woods, huh? So for
That's your real voice? No. Huh?
not sure I'm with you, Thomas, on that one.
Right? You got us lost, bud.
Oh, they know. They know we're not there to hurt them, Lord. We've been messing with this tribe for like 4.5 years now, and they're just now letting us get to where they. Usually, when we go up in there, you can hear them crashing away from us. These past 2 months, they've been just hanging out and letting us come up in there, and they've just been watching instead of crashing away. That's good, bro. Not much in Southern, just with the
Paranormal.
yeah, that paranormal stuff. It freaks me. I can't mess with it. It the more I try to stay away from it, the more it crashes me. So it's hard to avoid that paranormal. It's like paranormal and Bigfoot go together hand in hand. Where there's one, you don't find the other one.
But still, you missed a lot.
Bridget, yeah, we hear BS, but good to see you here with us.
Swear, I have a female voice. No. I'm shocked. I think it's the quality of the video. I need like $500. I don't know. Shit. Send some of that ass this way.
Yeah, we need
right?
like that much shit. Right?
Split it with us. Share the love.
If we had that much, we
Break bread for the picnic.
I would put it all back in the finding, researching Bigfoot.
Lights. Camera action.
Yeah, it would definitely go all right back in.
Some rope.
Some better cameras, stabilizers, lights. Man,
whole 9 yards.
We had that kind of money, I would put it right back in the equipment. A lot of things like that. Do we ever get that?
Thomas said, "What's your name?"
When there's nothing there.
I come from France and try to listen to your live. What's your name? Short hair guy. I come from France and try to listen to your live.
My name is Jeff.
His name's Jeff. Oh shit.
But back to that question, do we ever
Brenda, yeah, we found him.
Touched in the wood? Yeah, we did find that. No, we're far from the hood. We're
Jeff
Latina.
Latina's hood. If I have a compass, don't get lost.
Yeah, but a compass is like worthless out there because we don't know which way is west or what. which way is out anyway. So we just pretty much got to keep our bearing, and just
we wing it and hope for the best. We've been out there a lot, so we come to recognize some landmarks. But when we get to an area where there's no landmarks, that's when we're in trouble. That's when we just like spread out and hope we find a landmark and still want to yell in distance of each other. Hey guys, over here, I found something. I hope you get a reply. And you got to backtrack, find everybody again, then you got to find the spot again. It's a mess.
Thanks, Thomas. We're stuck in the woods, Amish country. Yeah, we actually live not far from the Amish country. We're up on the hill. Where our research is, they're probably like 3 or 4 miles from us on one of our spots, the Amish. So I know they have some crazy stories to tell, but I wouldn't know how to even approach them to talk about them, to talk about the Bigfoot to the Amish. It's getting crazy getting lost. It's scary because you don't know if you're going to find your way out and when you're going to find your way out.
Matthew, please. Yeah, we found him, Matthew. I mean, for sure, we replied to that like 30 times now. Jeff could be famous for France. I'll be there next year.
You come when you're ready. You come now if you want to. We're going out this weekend. You want to hit the woods with us? Hey, hit us up on Facebook.
Right, we're going out this weekend.
Keep losing it. It looks like Bad Boy Latina. Dad's telling us Harold Stokes. They say when there's a large rock, strange things happen. Yeah. This Bigfoot world is so much different from all the other spots we go to because it seems like your body's so much heavier there, and spending the night there on that ground, it takes so much out of you. Just one night out there, it's like spending a month on cold, damp forest. It's totally different from the other spots when we camp out. My body never felt like that drained and that used in one night. It's a totally different environment where we're from the Bigfoot land to down in the ravine. It's like 2 different worlds, but they're so close together. It's weird. And you kind of have to be here to experience something like that. So that's why we don't mind inviting you guys out there just so you guys experience some of the things that we experience. Tells a story about the ghosts in your house. There's a lot of, since the cave, some followed us back here. We will conquer Frank.
No, we ain't conquer nothing. We're just trying to get to the next day. Hope we wake up in the morning.
Wait, what did he say?
What is it like?
Kim P.
What is that?
That's a BPS documentary. 2 scientists went into where Clarefield Caverns.
Also, because of all the bat doing parasites that get into your body, have you thought cover in the cave now? Just go out there.
Yeah, we just do it.
It's me, Kim Perez. Stay safe more the rest of this time here. I'll do when you guys are. I'm in AL. Atlanta. Interesting things. But I'm in the UK. Jeff come from college 18, huh?
Thomas keeps saying that.
Respirators.
Yeah, a lot of Bigfoots in Alabama.
Yeah, when Mike was dead, we had to stop watching and take dizzy meds.
Yeah, I try not to give Mike the camera too much at all. You think I'm bad with the camera? Watch Mike with the camera. Man,
That Thomas story and drugs that are brains. I was beginning to think of that. TSM.
I don't know where it's from.
Alright. Doesn't matter to us. Just dislike the video.
Thanks, Thomas.
Alright.
That's what I love about you guys. But you in a lot of the comments, I mean,
we really gotta say nothing.
There'd be a million great comments, and then I'll see one bad comment, and I want to comment so bad. I want to say something so bad, but I just let it go, and then I'll come back later, and then there'll be like 50 people jumping on that one person that said that one thing. You guys are great, not
right.
Hey, that means a lot for sticking up for us like that. I mean, you guys are great. Thanks, Thomas. What happened to drugs? Really, Anthony? Drugs?
Mm-hmm. I got words for the haters. Anthony said we got your back. We appreciate it.
That's why I ain't saying nothing. I just go ahead. Harold. Guys, we're here to have fun. There ain't none of that crashing shit on there.
Right.
But this weekend, we got a few things.
Ignore them. They're still watching it, so
we got a few things in mind.
Say what you want, you're still watching it.
He's still in there watching it.
He just wants some attention, guys. Don't even give it to him.
Right. Kathy, I
yes, give us the W word, guys.
I appreciate it. I didn't get to see it.
Crazy. I didn't see it.
We
found Bigfoot proof. We found a couple of different potential
crap. We didn't figure out what it was.
I couldn't say if it was Bigfoot or not, but it was strange. I mean, the ones in the tree, a lot of big piles.
Would be awesome for y'all to do a collab. But I got you covered on respirators. You wanted us to go where you're at, or you want to come here?
True. He pokes it on a stick when he finds it.
Yeah, I don't even realize I'm doing it. I'm playing in crap until after I'm already doing it. That's like,
oh damn.
I'm playing this shit. I didn't even realize it. But that was a big pile. We found another big pile just on that trip, on that night. It was fresh. It was like still steaming, but it was all packed flat down. It was weird.
Like the force of what landed, maybe, or something like patted it down.
Like it was trying to hide it. It was spread out. It was weird. I never seen nothing like that. That you are a good guy. Thanks, Thomas. Hey, we ain't changing nothing. We was like this from day one, and we ain't gonna stop. We ain't gonna stop doing this. Jump doggy power on a Bigfoot whenever you see one. No, I ain't doing that. We see them all the time. We definitely do see them, like at a glance for a split second. And it's like one of the things like, what was that? Was that what I thought it was? And yeah, Brenda, it grosses me out too. But it fascinates me to see something that massive. A turd came out of it. something, whatever it is, it has to be massive as well.
Water tank or facility. Well, oh, it's old, but yeah, we haven't been back there since then.
Yeah, they cut all them woods down up there.
Yeah,
that
like
whole forest,
screen stripped it, and they're building stuff back there.
Yeah. I don't know what
they took the trail out there, and then leveled it all out and put gravel down, and putting like railroad ties down. So I don't think they're building a road back there. Something. I don't know why they clean stripped the hill though.
Right. Anthony, that's a good point. Instead of talking shit about Bigfoot, we're talking shit. We're talking about Bigfoot shit.
Right? Who said that?
Anthony down there. Yeah, we definitely are.
It's all bad. We were talking about shit about Bigfoot, the Bigfoot shit.
That's what makes us us. You never know what we're going to talk about, what we're going to do when we're out there. We just
looking for Bigfoot or playing with the shit.
We pretty much just wing it. Whatever happens that day happens, and that's what makes us us. Hey, Kelly.
Those about the Bigfoots back there. Maybe
you think Game Awards is never? Yeah.
I know something. They want us there.
They know they're there. They knew we was there as well. How should you put in? You step in the shitty stuff. That'd be a bad day. Step in a pile of that shit.
Ready to be deep.
You smell that for a while.
It'd be hard to get off.
You smell that for a while, Anthony.
How you might slip in it so deep. You sprawl out in it.
Yeah. On video, I never seen them out there in real life, but like when we come back and say, "Oh, watch the videos," you'll see shit flying around. Even on our live stream behind us and shit, you'll see crazy shit. Or when I'm in the office recording, you'll see it in the hallway. It'll black out like a shadow, will black out the whole hallway, and some of my live feed from the office. Do you believe in infrasound, guys? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, of course. Bats use it. Dolphins, well, there's a lot. Infrasound's real.
Ultrasound, dude.
Is it ultrasound?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure.
Infrasound, but
I'm not sure on that question.
Or echolocation. Don't interrupt you. I'll just say interesting things. Got you all that.
Thanks, interesting things.
Infrasound. When you close out your video talking about Jeffrey's leggings,
Jeffrey's leggings. It looked like he had some. I picked him up. Jeffrey, we're going to the woods. Why you got your girlfriend's stockings on? He said, these are compressed fittings. I don't care what name you got for them. They look like girls with stockings to me. So I had to call him out on it. He had his girlfriend's leggings on. Just got done picking him up from ballet school. I don't know what the hell Jeffrey had on.
We get activity every time we go out there. Not every time. There's sometimes we don't.
Yeah, there's a lot of times we go out there and don't hear shit. But there's a lot of times we go out there and just hear too much.
Right.
Jeffrey, I love when Jeffrey and Mike get together out there. You never know what's going to happen. It's a surprise for us, and it's a surprise for you guys. You just never expect what's going to happen with them, with the Bigfoot and with Jeff and Mike. What I was saying is, to get to your question, is that area was a mess. He was in prison, Jeff, and then there are some areas that are clean. Like, yeah, it's the way they got it. It's the way the Bigfoot got that off. They got it structured the way they wanted. You could pass it. There was a
gay Bigfoot blower. Oh, JQ. Jeff out there wearing Spanx.
I don't know what you call them. They look like some
Bigfoot lecture coffee.
I don't think they're drinking the coffee, but they're playing tricks with my cups. They're moving.
About 4.
They're moving my cups around where they know that I'll find it. It's weird. Plan on ever camping on that layer. Not with them spiders.
Right.
I tell you what, if you come out there with us up there, we'll go up on that layer and spend the night as long as you up there spend on there.
They're always moving coffee cups.
We did leave apples out there. They took them. They took the apples. They took the crackers and
we found the cracker wrapper.
It's coming up. I know you guys already seen that. That should have been the video before last. Going on, Brian? I ain't taking no beef jerky in the woods. You trying to get us beat up. You trying to get us a beat down. Take some beef jerky into the woods. I know how that turns out.
Nope. I seen the mess of sasquatch videos. It's all bad. That green figure was weird. Yes, it was.
Keep my coffee black, brother. Black as it is. Black as it gets. No sugar or cream. In Seattle. Jack Links. I bet it is.
Jerky is life.
Yeah, we go in there with some jerky. We might get our ass whipped by a bear or something, jump out on it. That's what I told Mike. He come out with some I don't know what you want to call them. I forget the name of them. Some sausages or some shit out there. Mike's always got some things that get us hurt. He's always eating that shit that the bears like.
Jeffrey come out with his little Vienna sausages.
Yeah,
start
that's what
juice right outside the tent. Just dump that juice out. What are you doing, man? You're gonna bring everything in.
Dump some honey all over us and camp in the cave. You're just trying to get us killed.
Right? It's not fun to barrel, not dying. Yo.
Weed brownies will slow them down.
we thought of that.
We take some weed brownies out there, we'll get nothing done.
Right.
We'll end up eating the brownies.
Nothing.
We won't even give them the Bigfoot. Yeah, the cup. They're definitely playing tricks with the cup. But we're going out there this weekend. I'm gonna take a bag with me and I'm gonna get all that garbage out of that area that we leave out there. I'm gonna try to get some more apples for them and leave out there for them.
Big was still bad for you.
They definitely would. Next time, we
all take weed brownies. Nothing getting done. We wouldn't even tell them. We forget.
I think they probably smell the NyQuil. They definitely.
Weed brownies, Bigfoot would definitely follow them home. Come back with a recipe.
That'd be crazy.
You knock on the door, hey man, I need that recipe.
Serious, did they call y'all's name out? It's funny that you asked that. There was one time,
I swear.
One time
I heard his name like, hey, someone's yelling for you.
We
just met his uncle out there.
It echoed through the valley. It said my name. Like not even once. It said like
yelled 3-4 times.
Yeah, so it said a couple times. It hollered my name.
I think your uncle's in trouble.
It wasn't my uncle. I called it because my uncle just left out on the quad. He left us down there, and as soon as he went up to the top, down in the bottom in a ravine, you heard my name hollered like 3 or 4 times. Jeff, and it was clear, loud.
I looked at him like, hey, man, I think he's in trouble. He didn't run up there.
They really said my name. It wasn't my uncle. I called him.
He's like, no, I was riding the call. What are you talking about? I'm not even down there no more.
Definitely not my uncle.
I'm like, we clearly heard someone yelling his name.
They know my name. Without a doubt, they said it. Well, at least one of them knows my name anyway. Right. But they said it loud and a couple of different times. shit out there.
Like chattering, you talk on the phone. I'll leave the cup just move it around like them.
They got mad at I was filming the sunset and not the wood, and they made a crazy noise 3 times.
It tripped me out. Have you only heard the music once? No, we've heard it different times. We heard different types of music. It's been weird. It's always like old record music, no words. Just
but
like
we only hear that music down in the ravine.
Yeah, it's only
when we're camping down in the bottom, down in the ravine. We only hear that old antique record player music that you can't even Google up anymore. You hear it on like movies, the Jeepers Creepers movie, that old record player music. That's kind of what it was. It was some spooky, crazy shit. You could hear that kind of music.
Any plans to travel? We'd like to. We discussed it just on the funds.
Yeah, we're going.
We're talking about like doing Gettysburg and other places like that because our area is known for a lot of things.
Pennsylvania is one of the most haunted places
and we figure might as well use that
in the world
to the best of our advantage and go see these.
Well,
show you guys these things that you just can't come and see for yourselves. There's a lot of history around this area.
Music, creepy stuff.
Yeah,
in the chains. We hear a lot of chains.
So like someone pulling a chain along behind you.
There's a chain
right foot behind us.
That scares me. There's a lot of shit that goes. The trees clanging together in front of us.
We walk next to the trees, so bow, bow,
right in front of us. There ain't no one standing there. No one's shaking these trees.
Only 2 trees, and none of the other ones are moving. There's no wind.
No wind. Leaves are not moving, but these 2 trees are just clanging together. That was terrifying. And then after that, we walked out around to head back to camp, and 2 more trees started clanging together. So we stayed back at camp the rest of the night. We never left after that.
And evil laughs. No, we heard like kind of laughter and crying. The one time we heard someone laughing, and
I thought they were stealing my bike, and I started running back down toward my bike, and behind me, like 2 kids was giggling, like they did a prank on us and started laughing about it. It sounded like kids giggling behind us when I thought they were stealing my bike. Y'all should come check out Kentucky. We have some crazy stuff happening. We're going to once later on in life, right? Once we get established a little bit better, funds is always an issue. But later on in life, we're going to travel to different spots and different forestries and see the difference in where we're at here and what's going on there. But all that comes later in life. Trail cams don't work. Martha, they don't work whatsoever. I never had anything good happen with trail cam.
One time, but we lost the footage.
Yeah, I had 93 pictures, 92 pictures. 1 picture was me, and I messed them up.
Pulled the battery.
I messed up 93 pictures.
That was when we first started out. It was like back at the original spot with the X.
Right. No witchcraft involved, Kathy.
Mm-hmm. That's when we got the roar the night we put up the trail cams because we put up the trail cams and they had these sticks and these rocks like pointing. It was like almost like an arrow on the ground pointing where the trail cam was. And I was like, oh, check that out. So where it is, I moved it about 15, 20 feet to the right and I tucked it underneath this tree and covered it in leaves and rocks. So this was like a part of the tree sitting there. And that night we heard this roar that just echoed across the whole mountain. You could hear it in your chest, you could feel it. It's like the ground shook when it let out that. It was like a bell. It wasn't even a roar. I swear, like in our heads, we're like, oh, we took a picture of it. He's pissed.
Brenda, I seen your comment. We have another channel. I think we're going to try to start doing. Like October's coming up, Halloween month, and we're going to start going.
Do other things. Guys, any idea what you would like to see us do?
With the paranormal in the state of Pennsylvania. So we're going to start get that channel off the ground with the paranormal.
Haunted houses. abandoned houses.
It's Jeff's,
like that.
Jeff's Real World. It's a channel that's just been sitting there. Halloween night would be interesting. We'll be out there. We'll definitely be out there. But we're going to be doing two different things. We're going to be doing some Bigfoot stuff on this channel and some paranormal stuff over on.
We'll go catch up on your videos. Jeff's Real World. And what's up with you?
Gettysburg
sounding good, yeah.
We're going to try to do an overnighter. Now, Omar Goss just did an overnighter a couple of weeks ago at Gettysburg.
We wish you would have told us. We're right around the corner.
And I've been talking to him, trying to get it. Everything that I come up with Omar, I tell him,
hey, we're gonna go get it.
And then they'll go do it.
They'll go do it. We told them about the haunted houses.
The cave idea. Every time we say something, them guys run and go do it. So we're not going. We stop saying stuff to them. We're going to start doing it ourselves on the other channel, and Jeff's Real World. But that's not until next month. We're going to start on that, working on some paranormal stuff for you guys.
It's public, but state game land. You're not allowed there at night.
I don't think you're allowed there outside of hunting at all anyway.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about the collab way back.
Yeah, when they did the Gettysburg, we were supposed to be there with them, but things got messed up and I don't know. But it's going to start up here coming up in October. It's on Jeff's Real World. A couple of you guys already on there, subscribe. There's just maybe 5 or 6 videos on there. We're going to start getting that kicked off here soon.
Well, this place you don't want to be at night. Oh, well. We know. We still do it though.
Yeah. Majority of the places.
Jeff's Real World.
Yeah, Jeff's Real World.
He was one of those guys. I used to watch him, but not no more. One of the losing subs. Jeff's Real World. You got it now. Man, type in the comments.
You can't hear big stuff walking through the wood.
Interesting things says I'm going to sub it.
Yeah, that happens to us every time we're out there.
Always friend Jeff sleeps with the Bigfoot.
Thanks, interesting.
All right, thanks. All right.
You guys are awesome. Only Fred and Jeff sleep with it, right? That's why we do what we do, because we watch everybody else, all the other researchers out there, and watch what they do and how they do their thing, and they get results. But we want to.
We like James, though. We can't say nothing about James.
We like to push the envelope a little bit and go into their houses where they live or where they think we live. Yeah, Jeff's Real World.
Jeff's World. Shout out the fam, yeah. James the fam.
James the fam. I like James. He's blind. That's the only blind dude I know that will go
James
out
is funny,
there.
Man. You can't see nothing in front of him, but he's out there.
He'll go out there by himself and run around blind.
There's something. I think there's something in front of me. Bat flying around his head for like 5 minutes. He's like, I think I see something.
But yeah,
you can't even see it.
That channel's going to come up here next month. It's already there,
James
but
funny.
We're going to start uploading the paranormal stuff on that channel starting in October, and we're going to keep the Bigfoot stuff on this channel.
Not blind, but I think you can see like 4 feet in front or something like that, 3 feet, 4 feet.
Thanks, Derek.
The clown in the tunnel was scary. I don't believe that. They're starting that clown thing again. I've seen that on Facebook.
They're trying to bring it back. But see, you mentioned that clown in the tunnel with Omar Gosh. If you notice, before they go into that tunnel and run into that clown, that same clown is when Omar got the camera on him, the clown was behind him in the tree. And then they turn around and go in, and
how they get
the clown's ahead of him.
They either pause the video and let him go past, or there's 2 clowns.
I think that was staged.
ain't say nothing bad about them, but
I love them. I love them both, Omar and James. They do great. They got great content. I watch every video they ever posted.
Right.
But you gotta call the shit when it's due. When you see it, you gotta call it. And I think that was staged for you to try to get one of those dolls that will start crying in a few minutes after you lay it down. That might scare the crap out of me.
We walk and see that because it's there.
I got some downs in the woods.
You respect. They showing me back to town.
If I ever run into a clown in the woods, I don't know what I would do. I think I'd rather run into 15 Bigfoot than one clown out in the woods. Cause one clown.
I'm a juggler. I'm gonna try to talk to him and see what's up.
That's terrifying.
See, we can be reasonable.
Yeah, Patty was getting all kinds of EVPs from nothing.
But Patty's the other one that did the channel. Man, I don't really follow her too much.
We done talking about it.
Right, yeah.
We ain't bash nobody.
Right before we start, you know what I mean, talking bad about it. So
on the History Channel, a woman was walking with her daughter in the day and saw two people walk by, and they turned around and they
were gone. Creepy in Gettysburg.
Yeah, Gettysburg. James and Omar got some crazy shit going on in Gettysburg. When they was by the cannons, they was filming the cannons, and the ghost came out walking up to the cannon like he was ready to man the cannon. So that's one of the first places that I want to check out.
Damn, they don't talk to the clown. Spiders are clowns. No clowns.
I ain't built for spiders or clowns at all.
This ain't no invitation to show up in the woods dressed in the clown suit. We can't be held responsible. We might be like Bigfoot and throwing rocks at you.
Right, Anthony.
Omar had some good videos.
Yeah, Omar got a lot of good videos.
Jesse fell off the wagon. We'll stop.
Been taking nuggets.
All right, let's stop. Get with Snow White. Who the hell's Snow White? You got Dopey and Happy and all them too. Sneezy, Grumpy. I'm trying to chill with Grumpy. I bet you I can make you smile.
That's a place where no one else goes. Omar and James have got it for you. Yeah, you're right. And we do have a few places. There's one.
I got a Grumpy cup.
There's one spot on the paranormal activity. There's one spot where we go to that I forget the name of the rock.
If you see a clown, it's got to be real.
But every night at a certain time, this guy, I guess years ago, a guy got ran over by a mining cart out there by this rock up there. And every night at a certain time, you'll see him walking around that rock with a lantern, and then he'll disappear through the rock. And they say at a certain time you can film that. That's going to be one of the top places that we go check out in the beginning of October. I forget the name. I'm gonna do my research on that place before we go up there. But that's a place that's been on my mind since I heard about it.
Which place you talking about? The clown in the cave with Phase Rug. That was a tunnel.
The Phase Rug tunnel.
Yeah, no more than the Phase Rug tunnel, and all of a sudden they got a clown too. Come on. Everybody got a clown in the tunnel.
Spoon, that would be the cave. And hey, the more people we got to go back to that cave, the better. The better off we are. So when you're ready, James, let's get it. We'll go to that cave.
Dress up like clowns in the cave and call out Bigfoot.
We might get our ass whipped doing that.
That 50-foot drop wall. Yeah, we want to go there. I want to go that so bad, but I don't know how we're getting out of there. Oh, we're talking about when you heard the dog.
Yeah, the dog that was barking down
outside the cave.
hole.
Yeah, that 50-foot drop.
Yeah, we definitely want to check that out too. But it's just getting. We found a way to get in there. It's getting back
so you want to do that? Oh, I want to do that too.
Jeffrey called.
It's a long hike.
You think that's where Lane Homestead be? Is that it? Could very well could be. It's a long way down. You can see where the rocks are getting kicked off, where something's climbing in and out. But I don't know what could climb in and out besides the Bigfoot. It's a huge drop. Yeah, man, and very wide. You see it's a giant cave that we filmed it. We stood on both sides of it. It's like 100-foot wide by like 50-foot wide by like 50 foot down.
We figured out how to get in there. It's just getting back up out of there. It's going to be the trick.
We found some strange holes through rocks. Yeah, it's like how when they ferret, I'll tunnel through them. I'll go in one hole and pop out on the other side of the mountain. Gotta work my way back and find the other guys. Like, all right, I'm going through. See what's on the other side.
Them caves are.
Yeah, there's a lot of footage like that in the other channel. They used to pop in one spot and come out another spot. There's a lot of underground stuff out there too. And I think someone said earlier about the rocks being natural. That would be crazy. They are all natural. Those just, man. Some of it's weird though, because there's like holes drilled inside, and we found those throughout the whole area. Different rocks with holes, and like they're drilling holes for like sticking dynamite and blasting.
Them rock stacks inside the cave, that blew my mind. Yeah. Because them rock stacks inside that cave, they showed up after they sealed that cave up.
After they put the doors on.
After they
guys seen that or not?
Put all that tent up in front.
They used to be open.
And like the very next time after they sealed it up, me and Fred went down in there, and then the rocks showed up there after they sealed that cave up.
We was going in there multiple times throughout the process. None of it happened.
Never in there.
As soon as the top was sealed, the very top was completely sealed around. That's when they showed up.
And another thing about that cave, the last time we stayed in there, all them rocks, it was the time before last, all them rocks down there where they put the tent up, something moved a bunch of rocks down the front and made a barrier up in front of the entrance. Like they stacked the rocks up. And then the very next time, the next week we came back to that same spot, they took all them rocks that they barricaded up there and moved them out of there. Like they was never there. And I got all that on film. They moved like hundreds and hundreds of tons of boulders from one spot to another spot.
That tin that would take a door. They filled the tin up with concrete. They put a space. They put 2 pieces of tin and filled it up all the way up.
Between with concrete, like a concrete wall.
I think it's like maybe halfway up. Good, like 20, 15 feet up.
They're going into all the caves in this area, in the Pennsylvania area. Casper, they sealed up.
They sealed up the other one with a 50-foot drop. That's why if somebody went in, it's dropped down in now.
Through the top. I don't think they know about the entrance through the top. And if they do, they probably left it up for the bats to get in and out.
That dropping that in there, all the bats be down in there.
They wouldn't think that people would climb down in there, but they don't know us.
Right, they don't know us at all. If we get the ropes and the equipment, we'll be in there. That's a promise. I want to be in there so bad. Just to see what's down there now, see how much it changed. We have that on film on this channel or previous, but we filmed on inside there before they closed it.
Yeah, it's on this channel, in the beginning of this channel.
Mm-hmm. We can go back and reference the videos and check it out. If you guys watched from the beginning, we got most of that on camera already. I saw that video.
No, not as our forest too dense to use drones. Not this time of year.
But we don't have fun.
Yeah, we have no flying skills whatsoever. We have a drone back there.
We have a drone. We just don't want to use it because we don't want to break it, basically.
Have you seen Utah Rio when he went and with
you guys have 50-foot hole
dogs, girlfriend? Yeah. I seen that.
I didn't see that.
Rio had that Bigfoot. He went in with that girl and his dog.
Oh, in the cave. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now. Yeah.
And he never went back to that.
I remember that now.
Yeah, I would have never left that spot. I would have
camped
out right in front of the entrance and waited on him to come out. You could fly one in there on the drone. You can
Awesome.
fly the drones
I
in
will
through
be
them
bringing-
woods.
I only just found you guys.
It's up and up in there,
Welcome,
but it's
Martha.
just we don't know how to fly 'em.
Was a cave in Old Mine, yeah. You can look it up. It actually was a disaster out there. The Hilltop Mine disaster, I do believe,
Hill Farm,
or Hill Farm, Hilltop, something like that.
I'm not sure about that, man. I have no idea. I think it is that every time I put in that area, I look at that area, and that's what pops up as Hill Farm Mine. But a couple of subscribers,
Those disasters.
said that, yeah, a couple of subscribers said that ain't the spot.
It wasn't.
But every time I put in the location, it comes up.
Right.
Hill Farm Mine and the story and background about that mine.
It's good, man. Glow sticks or glow paint, make your way, no gloss. We brought glow sticks and some of that.
They a couple of them came up missing.
Yeah, we had one in the cave actually. What we were planning on spending the night. We get 5,000. We threw it in there. Went back next week.
Yeah, Kim, that's it.
The string was there and the glow stick was gone. Hill Farm, Hilltop. Yep, mine disaster. Yeah, yep.
It tells a story about
It'll tell you about it.
And back then they used to have the kids would work.
Kind of rocks. I have no clue what kind of
They would
rocks
take 'em out.
or slate maybe, like flat rocks.
What kind of rocks inside the cave?
Yeah, I think it's slate, granite, or slate. I think.
No, that's what they make gravel out of.
Cobblestone maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not
Right.
a geologist.
Right. We
I
just
couldn't
filmed.
tell you what kind of rock. But we're gonna go back here
Big ones.
shortly. I'll shine the camera on some of the rocks, and you can tell me what they are. Are you talking about the rock stacks inside inside the cave? There we have them filmed. Them are like all the Bigfoot camping or the cave camping gone wrong videos. they're in them videos. They're on this channel.
My town was built on which was old moonshiners and natives. So is ours. I'm curious about the metal box you found. That's what the hell are they called? Geocache. Caches.
Oh yeah, the geocache box inside the tree out there.
It's just a metal ammo box with like a little piece of paper you sign it and stuff.
Leave something or take something.
Yeah, leave something, take something.
That's all it is out there. Geocache box.
There's a couple of them. There was one down here in town too, underneath the bridge. The riddle for it was where the trolls live or something like that. And there was like a little container you pulled out that's like magnetic and had a little piece of paper, a little tiny golf pencil. But I think someone stole it because it's not there no more. I went down there the other day looking for it because I signed it way back in the day.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Bro Cups. See you next week, Friday Night Live. We're gonna do this every Friday.
Yeah, I put like Into the Woods with Jeff and the channel and stuff and down there. It was a while ago, but yeah, but I wonder if you let them know it.
Or something paranormal.
Something personal. Yeah, we signed it. We signed the channel name. I think we signed a bunch of names or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
put it into the woods with the date. Everybody's getting sick. Everybody around here, there's a virus going around, and everybody's catching it. That's what I've been doing the last couple of days, is just laying around sleeping, trying to get better.
Tim Thomas, I'll be here every Friday. We're looking forward.
Thanks, Tim. Hey, we enjoy doing this, guys. I mean, the first 4 years, all we've been doing is mainly out in the field, going out, recording, and putting it up.
We ain't really been paying attention to comments.
Yeah, and we really ain't been.
Just recently started interacting.
So now every Friday, guys, we're gonna sit down and BS with you guys, talk about what we're gonna do for the following week, what you guys want us to do for the following week, and try to take both ideas and crash them into one and make a crazy Bigfoot video out of it. So hopefully, with our footwork and you guys' eyes, we're going to make something happen here. The Friday Night Live.
What was in the tree when the lady said, "Don't look up"? Nothing. Nothing at all.
You guys are cool. All right, we enjoyed chatting with you, Kathy. You're crazy.
This is good. It's great to be able to talk to you guys. That's what we figured too. Something different. No one's really doing it.
Yeah.
No one really gets involved. I mean, I can't say no one.
We was doing the same things for the first 3 or 4 years, so we decided to change it up a little bit.
Can't be said my Friday nights have changed since I discovered you guys, all of you. That's cool. Right? Got the popcorn, everything ready. 7 o'clock, it's that time.
Yeah, 7 o'clock every Friday night. We're gonna do that.
Right, we're gonna try to be on
It
here.
keeps me out of trouble too.
That's something to look forward to.
Running around doing stupid shit.
I am.
We're here on live. We're staying out of trouble.
During the week, I guess. Got the weekends off.
There's so much shit that I want to do in these next couple of weeks. It's just this this season's ending so fast. The summer's gone already. We're already going into spring. I mean, into the fall. It's the winter months is coming, so they're going down into the lower. A lot of things are starting to change, and there's so much that I didn't get to do. We're already out of time with it. We are. Wow. Thanks.
Laughing at the kids.
You guys will come out here to the Rockies.
You paying for it?
It costs us a 3-day trip from here, James, to get there out to the Rockies. That's a crazy place. That's a beautiful place. I love it.
Strange world.
I went out there for 3 years out in the Rockies, and that place is fascinating. You'll never run out of things to do out there in the Rockies. So one of these days soon, James, we're definitely going to take you up on that and head out to the Rockies for like a week or two.
Lady loving you guys. You
want to hook up with
Bigfoot.
Colorado Bigfoot too while we're out there.
Yeah, the more people we can get to get on the subject, the better. Then you tell your friends, they look at you like you're crazy. And they tell you we're crazy too.
Be careful. Don't go back, James, without about 5 or 6 shotguns.
You have a base fan club. I don't know what that is. You guys are. You know what I mean?
A
base fan club.
And on Facebook.
Facebook, I guess.
Into the Woods with Jeff.
It's like a page we
want to come
update
over.
On.
I'll add you guys. It's a private page, but just come over on Into the Woods with Jeff and
oh no, it's PA Bigfoot.
Into the Woods with Jeff.
PA Bigfoot Into the Woods with Jeff on Facebook. You gotta Google it's a private group. Everyone in Dark was kind of freaking out. He says you're a positive vibe. I explained it. I was just walking.
James, you mean Colorado's not really a scary place now? And you don't have them vibes that you have here. It's 2 different worlds in the Rocky Mountains compared to here. I've been in both places, and that place is more of like a nature, beautiful type. Here is like, oh shit,
just jump out the trees
scary,
on one.
Something about the tacky type. It's like 2 different worlds.
That it would interesting. That it would
take a lot of money. Yeah, just for even a week trip out there, but it'd be
more worth it. They're talking about doing it for a while. Everybody going out there and beating up all the main guys looking for Bigfoot. That'd be nice.
Maybe this spring or going into the summer, we'll take a trip out there when Bigfoot first start making their appearance for the year.
We used to try to do something crazy every year, but lately ain't been having it. Time's been rough.
Yeah.
That's why we got our 2 vacation videos and we lost them, and ever since we lost them, it's been rough. Signing off, you guys. God bless. Stay safe. All right, Tim.
Take it easy, Tim. Just found and stuff, you guys.
Just found you guys. You got bless. Especially go to that.
Thanks, Ray. It probably is cheaper to live out there, but to move out there, you have to already be established or have family out there.
So
It's just
you're just gonna pop
to
up there,
just uproot here and to move out there, and that's like that's
start over.
To do to start over. And put a camera behind the mirror and watch it from your phone. That I seen the video that seemed like it works.
Mark is the guy that I was watching for a while, but you guys are so real.
Mark, Colorado, Bigfoot.
Yeah, I quit Mark. Is that Tim Collins from Radio Show? I don't know.
That's a good question, Kim. I'm not. That's cool. Though. I like it. You guys are crazy. You guys, these are.
They're playing with y'all. I don't know who male or female. We have seen a female out there though.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of both.
Right.
It's just like
it's hard to tell.
Trap. Yeah. There's more than a few out there. I can't tell you if they're male or big.
You guys on the 4K now? I got you guys on the 4K now. Okay.
Yeah, I told you guys not to subscribe before.
I think it's talking about 4K TV.
Subscribers. We're up there.
Is it the game wardens putting the ribbons in the trees? I think.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, because we Google what the blue ribbons mean, and that means dead wood free to take. But a lot of them ribbons, blue ribbons, are on live trees. And lately, the blue ribbons are not just blue. I've seen pink ones out there.
Yellow.
They're starting to change up the colors. So, and each color means something different. So I don't know what they got in mind. They're mainly on the Bigfoot structures out there. So I don't know what's up with that. I ain't seen any changes yet on them. I've been keeping an eye on them. I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, 5,000 subscribers. We're gonna stay in the maze, MAZE. We have some video on our channel of the maze. If you guys want to go back and check out how it tunnels back, and then it runs into a cave. That's a crazy place too.
Do you think Bigfoot's tying his ribbons?
Saw a bunch of babies watching you on one of your videos. Yeah, we seen a newborn baby once a couple years back. A newborn,
still pink,
and a 4-foot one.
Wasn't really hairy.
It was so. It looked like a chimpanzee, a newborn baby chimpanzee. It was crazy. That's very weird. The government lies out there about Bigfoot. Yeah. But I think it's coming to a point where they can't lie about them no more. It's like there's so many cameras out there. Every phone has a camera, and it's getting to the point where they're not going to be able to hide them. They're going to have to bring them to the front street, where everybody knows about them. Leave roses out for them.
I'm trying to go on a date.
I ain't trying to take them on a date.
Roses and chocolate, right? Flowers, chocolate. We stop at K's on the way. I need like a size 32.
I don't think it's going to be that kind of meat. They said you think when you meet, you think they'll take you to the tribe. I don't think it's going to be that. It's going to be
chase us off
mixed type of thing. You're going to see them run off or run past you or run into you, buff charge you. It's not going to be a walk up. Hey,
how's it going, guys?
Yeah, shake their hands. I got this. You want to try this? And it's not going to be that kind of meat. It's going to be a drive-by type of thing, a hit and miss type of thing.
I just go chase us up out.
I
just did my Facebook request.
After this live there, guys, I'll add you in there. I'll put you in there.
So we got 52 likes.
Yeah.
Make sure you like this video, guys. You're just coming on, or whoever's been here. If you ain't like it yet, it's still right there. Still got time. We're at 52. Jumping up a little bit.
Yeah,
53, there it goes.
It's already getting past 2 hours.
Right?
Another thing, 10 years back, I never heard of anything of a dog man. Do you think there? So last year, I never even believed in a dog man until we had first encounter in that cave with him. I don't know. I think all the Bigfoot species are breeding, interbreeding, and I think they're very successful at what they're doing. And yeah, I think there's a lot more than what people think. You see the Ontario guy Bigfoot speeches. Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. I think I commented a couple of weeks ago on one of the lives on that. I want to comment so bad, but I hate bashing people. I don't like bashing. I want when somebody come and bash me, so I don't like bashing something what they do. So then watched all the Boom to
James, a little smaller, but it is.
On your video by someone, there was a boulder on top of another rock. Was it on one of my videos, Kim?
Yeah, we've seen that too.
I think I know what you're talking about with the big boulder on top of the rock.
We got a downpour in Newsburg. That was our perfect time in the game. We're in 10 before we found the tent. Requested back up. Oh, they were shook. We walked up the tent. They were all laying huddled down.
With the lights out, they were scared.
You see the tent light was on when we started walking up. So when we got close to the tent, I said 10-4, we found the tent. The light went off real quick.
Look at y'all, all pretty together.
Oh, look at you.
Things, interesting things.
Look who decided to join us. It's asking about you. It's asking about you too.
We got Jeffrey in the house with his stockings on. He got it.
Oh, you don't got the stockings
got
on?
his ballet leggings on.
What's up?
I don't know how you gonna do that. He gonna show up at the end of the live stream when we get ready to cut it off. He want to pop in here, but hey, they was asking about them leggings you was wearing.
They was clean, weren't they?
They want to know if they was your girlfriends.
No, they was clean. Y'all like them?
No, they were mine.
No, they was
No, they was definitely mine.
Yeah, this girl just admitted it. They were hers.
and they also know about your girlfriend calling your mom up after we got caught.
Yeah, we told them.
Talking about you raised the bitch.
No, that's a whole different situation.
I said, I'm turning myself in, guys. I'm turning myself in.
Talk about that.
Kathy say you're sexy. Brown door said, "Oh,
As always,
Brown door, welcome aboard."
Late as always.
Right.
Jeffrey late for it, huh? Man, I'm not even gonna get on Jeffrey.
Right.
At least he showed up. At
Drugging.
least he showed up.
The bat dung covering up.
Brown door.
What's up, everybody?
No, the leggings are.
I had to pick him up at ballet class.
Yeah, no, they ain't even leggings.
Before
It
we
was
went to the
compression
woods.
pants. Athletic wear. Athletic wear.
This girl's athletic wear.
Yeah, I got it off back. What's that?
Picture
Caleb?
of man athletic compression pants.
Did you find your camera bag, my bitch?
Now he's on Google. He's spelling butthurt.
Yeah, I'm about to show y'all, guys.
They was leggings.
They was compression
They was
pants.
leggings.
He don't hear compression.
Who
Compress
had the
what?
Daisy Dukes on, Jeffrey?
Kathy.
Should they stick to protection?
They were scared enough
There's already
That guy in
Jeff
the
was
back
trying to
needs a
call for a
shirt.
ride home. He trying to have his mom pick him up.
Yoga pants.
There was ballerina pants. He had a tutu on them.
Yeah, my man. Hold up. Kim P. Mad respect to you. Mad respect. Mad respect right there. Gotta love.
Wow, what they said is you had ballerina clothes.
He ain't a baseball player though.
I played baseball before.
Now she's saying
Once.
yoga pants.
Oh, yoga pants. Stop playing.
Right.
Nah, compression pants.
And he wore that out to the woods. Why would you get on camera with
compression?
some leggings on? His girlfriend's leggings.
Exactly. Brenda Steele. They kept me warm.
Really doing yourself research.
If you
Yeah,
want to
West
wear one
Coast.
shirt,
He gonna have some ballerina pants on with no shirt like he's Tarzan running through the forest.
Cause man,
talking about turning himself into the game warden. The
Yeah.
boy is trying to turn himself
He
into his
said, "Dad,
cold.
I won't tell him you're back here. I'll just tell him I was back here by myself."
yeah, I'm thinking it's like a KKK meeting or something. I ain't thinking it was no game warden. Ain't no game warden gonna be creeping like that.
Yeah.
They was creeping deep.
Bad.
The guy in the back will be.
Coin sweet tits. Bigfoot was very happy about them Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, Kim P getting on you now.
People are dads, they just call them long johns. Those ain't long johns.
Nah, I have heard of long johns.
They're
Them
short
long
Susies.
johns.
Short
Them are
Susies.
stockings. Them are skin thing painted on stockings. Them are leggings, girls' leggings, straight out of ballerina.
He got that from Victoria's Secret. He's ain't telling us.
He definitely did.
I don't say nothing about y'all men phones y'all be wearing out there.
Shit, I got the Rudolph one that blinks.
Bigfoot ditched them yoga pants. It was all bad. I don't know what he was thinking when he came out to the woods with them on. I had to call him out on them. I had to. I don't even think I wore them off camera, not alone on camera. They'd be too tight on. How you breathe with them things on? But Jeffrey gonna show up at the end of the live stream when he knows we start at Friday night at 7. He done missed everybody. Everybody already left.
Right. He got lost at Starbucks.
He never came back.
Stop playing.
Thursday.
But yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and head out for the night. You guys, anything you want us to try this week while we're out there in the woods?
Okay, my neighbor's gonna think I'm crazy laughing all over the place. Got earbuds on.
We have fun out here doing this.
Poor Jeffrey. Kim just going all crazy.
Right. Hey, Kim, we got Jeffrey off last stream real fast. He disappeared quick. We talk about his stockings. You see how quick he just faded out? 1 minute he was here with us joking, and then next minute, where's Jeffrey at?
He's over there Googling them.
He's over there Googling his compression pants. You know damn well there's some ballerina
That's why I
stockings.
stopped Googling saying female.
He don't even want to show you guys what it says.
Stop playing.
Find a TP or two. We find them every time we come out there. They're out. There's a lot of TPs out there.
They said
TP
that the
structures.
game would probably thought Jeffrey was cross-dressing in the woods if they were calm.
So
You didn't went to jail for that. He's over there speechless. He's just looking at the comments like shaking his head. He knew he messed up when he wore them out there.
So they like black coffee. Yeah, they do. That's what he drinks.
Yeah, that's all I drink is black coffee, and they keep taking my cup, moving it everywhere. All right, Kathy, I'll see you again next Friday.
And this is Doubtfire.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming in.
That was a funny dude. Too bad they killed him. We ain't gonna get into that now.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump out of here. I'm gonna mess with Jeffrey for a little bit.
Who's that?
Right, the whole next time.
You will get Jeffrey in trouble,
I just have to beat his chest to see Bigfoot popping.
like Tarzan. Next time I get him out there, I had him out there with them compression pants,
All right,
swinging off a vine, beating on his chest.
We got y'all.
But you guys, hey, thanks for joining in with us. Thanks for all the thumbs up, and thanks for everything you guys do. 'Cause if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
We'll still be doing these vine.
Yeah, we probably would be.
Don't get Mike no quarter magazine.
Hey, I learned my lesson.
All right,
I
there's not a lot
learned
of
my
cadence
lesson.
no more.
Anything that has to do with filming or anything of value.
He's there for pure entertainment purposes only now.
Yeah, might won't have nothing of value on his sick body when he's in the wood. I still gotta go back out and find my a couple things that we ain't find yet from out
Coffee
there.
cup.
Yeah, my
SD
coffee
cards.
cup, SD cards is still missing.
Lost a couple flashlights and what just we found yet.
All right, well, thanks for tuning
Bunch of
in.
stuff. Lost the camera stick out there somewhere.
Maybe the light up balls you squeeze when you take a walk.
Might be pissed if someone ripped me apples.
Yeah.
Glow sticks to look at. I'm looking at the glow sticks. We've done things with glow sticks before.
Yeah, we're gonna do them again. We didn't do the glow sticks at this spot yet, but we're going to get some more and leave some out that way to see what happens with them. But guys, it's getting late. It's been over 2 hours. All right, we're gonna go ahead and jump out of here. Stay tuned for this next one, guys. The next one's called Just Like That Movie, and I'm referring to the Blair Witch Project because how they kept walking in the one straight line and they keep coming back to where they started from. That's what happened with me and Mike on this next video uploading now. We're heading back to go find the camera and batteries and stuff. And when we walk straight out, we end up passing the 10 again, like that movie, The Blair Witch. So you guys, it's coming up. It'll be up tomorrow.
Can I get a Philly cheesesteak at least?
Right door.
Like better sure enough for yourself to fire.
Yeah, Mike gets fired. Mike gets fired
Every week.
4 times a week. 5 times a week, Mike's fired.
He's always fired.
Mike's fired right now. That's why we're talking about it.
He's been fired.
But he'll be back out there for this week. I'm gonna try to get everybody back out there this week.
We gotta go kidnap him.
We just ain't spending the night no time soon until we hit that 5,000 mark.
Right. The overnights are dead until the 5,000.
Yeah, once we hit the 5,000 mark, and then we'll spend the night at the maze. Once we hit the 10,000 mark, we'll be in the cave. So, guys, take your time on subscribing. Wait till summertime. 5
We need to
years from
switch it
now.
up because they know as soon as we hit 10,000, we're going to the cave. So as soon as we plan a trip after 10,000,
I just want to tell them we got 10,000.
Right. Yeah, they don't pay attention anyways. We're good.
They'll find out about the 10,000 after we hit the cave.
Right. As soon as we turn the video, all right, guys, we got 10,000. We out here. Man.
Yeah, we got to trick them into going to that cave. We can't just tell them we're going.
We're talking right here in front of him like he ain't sitting there. But we out there
Well,
watching.
last stop, movie or book deal.
Movie or book deal, huh?
A movie deal probably be funnier, better, more entertaining.
We'd have to get someone to play the game board. But
Who's gonna play the game board?
not tell Jeff.
Yeah, don't tell Jeffrey. Watch him try to turn himself in again.
But all right, guys, you just have a good night. I don't want to just shut off because
Or a
you guys
quesadilla.
keep
I'd rather have the
talking.
quesadilla. Fuck a movie and a book.
Y'all cave bound. Not till 10,000 subscribers.
He
So
said Napoleon Dynamite.
take your time on that.
So make yourself a dang quesadilla.
Up past night. That's why I'm trying to shut this thing off.
Oh, we ain't K-bound, right? Y'all keep talking, man. You're
James
holding the
Spoon,
process.
Kim, everybody, interesting things. Brown Dwarf, you guys are great. Thanks for watching.
But Brown, make me a quesadilla too while you're at it. I need one of them. Throw some jalapenos on it.
Anybody else?
Looking forward to the next great video.
Thanks, Harold. Jing.
Last chance, y'all. Drop them likes. Come on. I want to see like 4 more. We need 60 before we leave. We got 56 now. Let's get 4 more likes. We out.
John Muth. Y'all have a good night. Stay tuned for the next one, guys. We ain't going nowhere.